Lord General Achilleus pored over maps and star charts of every kind as he prepared for the arrival of Merit Neith and the Necron dynasty of the Amenta. His aide entered the room. Your orders, Lord General Achilleus?
If the Xenos filth wants a fight, we'll give her one. But on our terms. Send word to the Navy to engage in harrying maneuvers. Slow them down as much as possible. I want every inch of Naucratis fortified. I want the defense grid strengthened. It's always easier to win a defensive war. Let them face the full might of the Emperor's guns. We'll see how many of them self-repair when our shells rain among them. We take their best shot. Then we hit back with the full might of the Emperor's wrath. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, let's win this war.
On the surface of Naucratis, construction was now a constant, a new fact of life as rockcrete dust filled the air. Tech priests of the Mechanicus were running this way and that, reinforcing fortifications and repairing void shield systems to protect vital points from orbital bombardment. Guardsmen Tills and Gibson were tasked with sentry duty on the perimeter of the capital city of Naucratis, Azyut. Guardsman Tills checked to make sure there were no officers around before he let out a sigh. Holy throne, I can't keep going on like this. Dying for the Emperor I can handle. Waking up at 4 a.m. to come out here and stare at nothing is not what I signed up for. Gibson shrugged. We're on high alert. What the hell did you expect?
Definitely feeling more alert after a fucking month of this.
I'll be here soon enough. And standing around scratching your ass all day will seem like paradise. I don't know. Seems like it might not be too bad. Sounds like the brass wants us to fight behind nice big walls for the whole war. From what I hear, they got guns that can melt through anything. Ceramite and plasteel are nothing to 'em. So why are we building all this shit? Same reason they woke you up early in the morning to look at nothing. It makes the brass feel safer. Still, it might still all work out. I also heard the Skelly boys don't sleep, but they're also pretty slow. They just march forward, and they're relentless. They're also tougher than just about anything in the galaxy. Tough is tough, but basilisks is basilisks. If they come slow marching in here, rank on rank, they'll get blown to pieces as long as the artillery officer don't need his fingers and toes to count. What's that? Gibson shielded his eyes from the blazing sun overhead. In the sky, he could see flashes of green and yellow lights, even in the searing light of day. Looks like we don't have to wait much longer. The bastards are here. Oh, I hope the Navy doesn't get all the fun. Will you stop wishing to fight these things? What? Are you scared? You're a 2-campaign veteran. Yes. And I've seen enough. And I can smell a measurable fucking time coming. Mark my words. If they land, this place is going to be a living hell until we win or die. I'm more ready for hell than hell's ready for me. Honestly, I hope you're right, Tills. I really hope you're the bloody hand of the Emperor himself on this battlefield. Gibson was interrupted by the brightest green flash he had ever seen. He was lucky he wasn't looking directly at it, because it easily outshone the sun for a split moment. The older man turned back to Guardsman Tills. Throne help us. I hope that was one of their ships going up in flames and not one of their weapon discharges, because if they have that kind of firepower... Well, Tills, it looks like you're going to get your stupid fucking wish.
The void battle goes well, though slowly. These primitive creatures. They pour their lives away, using every ploy their simple minds can imagine to slow us down. They try to attack and peel away, simple hit-and-run tactics. But their ships cannot hope to match ours in any capacity. The only advantage they have is numbers. But our shields and weapons cannot be matched by any force in the galaxy. Millions of them die, just to stall us. The destroyers are ready to deploy. It will be nice to let them off their leash, though I expect the ground battle to be more of the same. Just like the one in the void. A slow war of attrition. The humans seem incapable of imagining another strategy. I must admit, I cannot see why Achilles wants to drag this out. Humans live such short, pitiful lives after all. And I have all the time in the galaxy.
No man do they call me. My mother and my father, and all my comrades as well. Thank you all for listening to the latest episode of The Price of Eternity. If you enjoyed what you heard, please leave a like and a comment so that you too can learn to be content and bored on guard duty instead of wishing for million-year-old god-killing robot skeletons to show up to fight you. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so in order to hear more stories about the never-ending struggle between humans and robots. And if you would like to support me, you can do so via Patreon or PayPal. Both of those will be linked in the description. And if you have absolutely no idea what's going on, then you can check out the Price of Eternity playlist, which should be appearing on screen right now. Thank you all once again for listening. No Man out.